I want to give you a quick positive story. When my daughter called me this morning, she's going back to school to finish 3 classes to get her teacher's degree, and she'd applied for a Pell Grant, but not eligible for that because she already have her degree. So when she went there, the lady told her she couldn't get the Pell Grant. And so my daughter said, in the moment, she said, "Mama," she said, "I breathe in, I breathe out." And she was like, "I'm not accepting that negative news." She was like, "Okay, well, I guess we're going to have to find something else." And I was like, for a second, just to hear her talk, I said, "Look at my baby. Now, where do you think she learned that from?" And so the lady kept looking, and she was like, "We have a grant, and it's for, teachers." So she told she wouldn't call her back because they had to submit the form and blah, blah, blah. And she said she found out the information like within an hour. I don't know why this lighting is doing like this. Within an hour, and so she got approved for the grant, took care of her classes and her books, little small change left over. I tell you, sometimes we just need somebody else's story to give us that sense of hope, to let us know if we don't quickly go to the negative thinking and the fear and the anxiety, we can have a beautiful outcome. Because the thing was, when that lady said no, it wasn't like she said, "Well, let me look." Inez was the one that had to be in control to how that outcome was going to be. She could have gotten up, she could have walked mad to the car, she could have started cursing, she could have called a girlfriend, called me, and like, well, I guess that's that. And that's how things just close down, just shut down, because we take that situation of a no, and it's like, okay, let me just take a quick moment, breathe in, breathe out, and take control to what's going to happen. And I just learned from that I was like, you know what? I have taken my own situation to, because I'm taking care of rather large tasks here that I got to get done. I've been avoiding it, been ignoring it like we can always do. And I'm like, you know what? We need to hear a story of hope, of knowing that the outcome can be better. Yes, there are times when we just hard headed, so God has to let us sit in the situation so we can understand how it feels to be here and how not to come back here. And so therefore, now I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna jump on that positive train, because when you hear a story like that, a story of hope, a story of a miracle happening, sometimes you don't have all what it takes, but you can jump on that train and get what you need. You can jump on that train of hope, that train of positivity, that train of knowing that it's going to turn out better.